Hello, everybody. It is Amberly here, and I am joining you today because I tried to do my Facebook Live on Monday and tech failed. I could not share my screen with you guys. So I spent entirely too long on that PowerPoint presentation to not share it. So I am here sharing my new offer with you guys on the BuddhiGoddess Glow Up, as well as my fantabulous PowerPoint presentation. So let's do it. Let's share my screen. A minute. Yes. I'm the only participant, so let's share it. Is it being shared? Is it? Oh, okie dokie. So, here we go. Let me make this a little bit bigger for you guys. Yeah, buddy. All right, you guys. So, again, I am so excited. I am thrilled to be sharing this program with you guys because it is a new type of wellness program and it is so important. I, for one, am tired of being shamed for everything that I am not. So I am not a size 6. I do not fit into a certain box of beauty. I cannot do a handstand for 10 minutes on my own without the assistance of a wall. These are, all things that I might have insecurities over at times, but I am here to say, we need to stop it. We got to stop it right now. Okay. So that's what that's my goal, is to help you step back into your power and embrace all those beautiful attributes that you have and share your gifts with the world. All right, so if you don't know who I am, sorry, I've got a hair there. If you don't know who I am, if you've just come across this video, if somebody shared it with you, hi, I'm Amberly. I am a registered yoga teacher and a nutritionist. I'm also a professional yo-yo dieter. I've done it the majority of my life. I definitely had my own little run-in with disordered eating in my teen years and got back on track. I'm also a cancer survivor. So at 34, I was diagnosed with a rare form of sarcoma, which is what actually prompted me to go back to school and get my master's in integrative health and nutrition. The integrative component was super important to me because I believe that we need both sides. We need East and West. So, I really went into school looking to learn how to cheat death. And as I started to kind of dive into the science and read case studies and yada yada, what I learned was that, you guys, there's no rhyme or reason to it. You can do everything right, and you still might be called to the next point, the next whatever. You can do everything wrong, and you might be here 90 plus years. You might not be feeling good at that age, but you might still be here. So, what that taught me is how to live and how to embrace this moment and find gratitude in where I am at right now. So, yes, I am a yoga instructor. Yes, I am a nutritionist. And by darn it, I am a spiritual badass. So, when I talk about spirituality, don't worry, I would not try to put my religion or my beliefs on you at all. In fact, I don't even cater to any religion. I hold the space for you to have whatever beliefs it is that you want to have, and I would hope that you would do the same for me. So, when you hear the words glow up, what do you think? This is what I think of. I think makeover or TikTok thirst trap or whatever. And that's not really what the BuddhiGoddess Glow Up is about. Yes, we will be adding some polish here and there. We're going to have some fun with it. But this is really about changing your mindset, okay? So there's not enough of that built into these programs. There just isn't. And Unfortunately, I feel like we have it backwards, right? Everyone thinks, okay, well, when I lose 20 pounds, I will feel good. When I can put my body in a pretzel, I will feel good. No, that is the opposite. When you feel good, weight loss is a beautiful side effect. When you feel perfect in your body the way it is, you find a little more flexibility. Maybe not a pretzel. That's okay. We don't need to do that's not the goal of yoga. So, with this program, I'm going to help you tap into all those things that are already living inside of you. You just need somebody to show you. Okay. So, this is a 6-week challenge, and this is what it includes. First off, we're going to have weekly group coaching calls, which I like to call goddess gatherings. These will be 1 hour via Zoom where we will go over the theme of the week. We'll talk about upcoming homework, maybe review last week's homework. And I'm also going to have some guest speakers that are going to help us let go of these limiting beliefs that we have. And we all have them. We all have these old tapes that circulate, right? And obviously, we would like to think that the goal of something like this or something broader like therapy is to erase those tapes. Unfortunately, that's not the way that it generally works, but we can turn the volume way down on them, right? So you're going to get a 1 hour goddess gathering every week that will be recorded in case you can't join live. Although if you join live, that's where the magic really happens, right? And then you'll have 2 yoga classes every week. One will be more high energy, more vinyasa, will build heat, will burn calories. The other will be more restorative, more meditative in nature, where we really get down into that parasympathetic nervous system, which is where our healing happens. Those will both be available via the Amber Buddy Yoga app, which I'll talk more about in a minute. And then you're also going to get access to the BuddhiGoddess bolster. So in yoga, the bolster is that oblong shaped pillow, right? Which allows us to get into deeper poses or assist us getting into certain poses. And that's what this Facebook page is all about. It's about connection. So you're going to build friendships during this 6 weeks, right? We're going to lean on each other when we need a little support. And we're going to learn so much about each other. This is going to be fun. You're going to laugh. You're going to cry. You're going to feel amazing at the end of it. I'm also including a few bonuses here. So you're going to get weekly meal plans, okay? You'll have a full menu mapped out for you. It will include recipes with beautiful photos. It will include shopping lists to make your trip to the store that much more easy and timely. And then I'm also, for the first 3 weeks, going to include a meal prep guide. This will teach you how to save time in the kitchen so that you're not in there 3 times a day, every day. So is it going to be like a prep cooking all on Sunday situation? No, that is also not super doable for everybody. So I'm going to show you how to do it in little chunks. Okay, so you'll also get access to the full Amber Buddy Yoga app, you guys. So this is not just the coaching program, but you'll get, in addition, we'll have weekly meditations. I'll have some cooking demos on there from time to time to show you like little tricks on how to do some of this prep cooking. I will also have monthly moon manifestations. So if you're really into law of attraction or like witchy stuff, then this is the fun part for you. Okay. And then additionally, by signing up now, I am also giving discounts on future coaching. That is pretty broad. So I'm not putting kind of a cap on that. So you will get, like, let's say you want to enter into a BuddhiGoddess Glow Up later on down the line. I would be willing to allow you to come into that for even less than what I'm charging now because you already went through the process. So we'll talk about that a little bit later, but those are the bonuses. Those are pretty fantastic, y'all. Okay, so okay, so these are our weekly themes, and I'm not going to go into detail here. You can just see that they're fun. They're fun. Like, this is going to be a super It's going to be a good time. It's just going to be good. It's going to be good. Okay, so these are the themes we'll have that we'll go over. And at the end of it, you're going to be walking through the door with some big G energy, y'all. So here is what the BuddhiGoddess Glow Up is not. Okay, it is not a weight loss challenge. Like I said, that is pretty backwards in my opinion. Instead, we are going to focus on feeling good now. You're going to walk away from your first class or your first goddess gathering feeling amazing right off the get-go, okay? So we're not going to be weighing you in. You won't be measuring anything, and there will be zero shaming. Zero. This is also not a flexibility or a yoga pose contest. So there's a lot of that going around social media, and that's great if that's your goal, but that's not what this is. So yes, you will work on flexibility and strength for sure, but yoga is not a contest, and it really never should be. You know, maybe you have a bit of a contest with yourself, see if you can do better, but then again, we show up to the mat differently every day. So no, there's no room for that in this program. Oh, and this is not a program for those that are looking to be enabled. So I want to be very clear with that. In my life as a nutritionist, there were a lot of clients that came to me that were really looking to be carried from point A to point B. Not just show me, but take me here. And so that doesn't work. There's work that you have to put in. I will absolutely guide you, and I will do a little bit of hand holding for sure. But at the end of the day, you have to show up. You have to show up to your mat. You have to show up for yourself, and you've got to do the work. And so if you're somebody who you know is kind of prone to be enabled, this might not be the right thing for you. Louise Hay is famous for saying you've been criticizing yourself for years and it hasn't worked. So try approving of yourself and see what happens. Yeah, so that's what we're going to do. That's where we're going to start. This challenge will run this first go around from November 7th to December 16th. Now, I can feel you getting antsy right now. You're like, oh my God, that's right around the holidays. I'm not responsible for what goes in my mouth during that time, or I won't have time to commit to it. No, stop. So this is a self-paced thing. And yes, absolutely. It's the perfect timing, you guys. It's perfect because we're going to have real life opportunities to work on these things, to challenge those limiting beliefs, to work on mindful eating, to make ourselves a priority for self-care during the busiest and most stressful time of the year. Like, this is a fantastic time to do it. Okay, don't freak out. That's a big number on that screen. This is what it would cost for a person coming from the outside for an a la carte type thing. This is all of the time and the resources and effort that I put into it. This is what this is worth, $1,288. But I am a bargain shopper. And so when I release this to the general public, hold tight, don't go anywhere yet. I will be offering it for a 40% discount at $775. That is what it's going to be for the general public. But you are not the general public, okay? If you're here, if you're coming across this video, it's because we know each other in one way, shape, or form, or maybe you just got really lucky and you came in at the right time, because this is the first go around for this program. And so for the founding family members price, I'm going to offer it at over 60% off for $497. I know that's still a pretty big number, but let me tell you, it is worth every penny. I believe in this so wholeheartedly. I've been working on it for a really long time, and I'm so excited to finally be doing it. So you might be asking yourself, what's the catch? Why are you offering over 60% off? Well, I need beta testers, okay? So I need people that are gonna test this out. My app is just launching. I know that there's gonna be some bugs in the mix, and really, I want to know what your feedback is right away so that I can get rid of the glitches in this very beginning portion and take a really refined product to the next group, to the next go around. I'm also looking for testimonials. So at the end of the 6 weeks, I am so certain that you're going to feel like singing my praises from the tops of the mountains, singing the Amber Buddha Yoga and the BuddhiGoddess Flow Up, and just wanting to shout it from the mountains, that I am offering at this price so that you guys can actually write it down and tell the world. And then I just left it. All right, so I'm doing this for 10 people. I have said in my last video that I might increase it to 15 if there's an overwhelming response to it or interest. And I'm gonna play that by ear because I really do want to offer you the time and attention that you deserve, and I can't do that if there's too many people in the group, right? So I am capping it off at 10, maybe 15. I don't know. We'll see. So for that reason, I am going to have kind of like an application process. So at the end of this video, you will see a link to an application. If you're interested, fill that out and let me know kind of where your mindset is. And the reason, so let's get to this screen. The reason that I'm doing it that way is because I want to make sure that this is the right program for you. Again, if weight loss is just your goal, then this is not the right program for you, but I might be able to direct you in the right direction for what it is that you are looking for. If you want to just hop on a call, I'll also include a separate link where we can do that. You can schedule a time with me and we'll discuss any concerns that you have, or whatever it is that you want to talk about regarding the BuddhiGoddess Flow Up. We'll go over that. If you know right away, like I am in, like I want to be a part of it, and you don't want to fuss with any of that, just go and head over to my website, amberbuddhiyoga.com/offerings. And at the very bottom of my offerings list is the BuddhiGoddess Flow Up link. You can put it in your cart and buy it right away. I will still follow up with you to make sure that this is the right fit for you, because, if I know it's not going to be successful for you, why would you waste your time and your money, right? So anyway, that's where that is at. So I'm opening my cart now. I am thrilled that you are interested in it. Please do me a favor. Please, it takes like 2 seconds to share this with a friend that might be interested, or just share it on your page or whatever. I want to make sure that this gets out because I do feel like it's going to be so helpful to so many people. So please share it. And to incentivize you to do that, if you and a friend sign up together, then I will knock an additional $50 off of your tuition. So instead of $497, it'll be $447 for each of you. So yeah. And you get to do it with a friend then too. So that's kind of fun. I think that's it, you guys. Thank you so much for joining me for this little video. I'm sending so much love and light your way. Have a beautiful one, and I'll talk to you soon. All right. Bye, you guys.